Yo, people.
We are back.
Your
This
favorite
is
Jamaicans are here.
I'm gonna
So,
show you. This is the Ball and Not podcast, and
mm-hmm.
we are your host, Tete and
And
Sir
Sir Dilford,
Dilford.
as
Dilford
you
in the
can see,
building.
prime Chelsea hater. But we go
Prime
with it.
Chelsea hater, but more importantly,
Mm-hmm.
top of the league and no undisputed favorites to win the Premier League title. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Again, before we start, guys,
Uh-huh.
like the video, hit the like button, share it, and
Mm-hmm.
also subscribe to the channel. It's been a while. Both of us had various things to deal with, and we kind of took a step back. But
Mm-hmm.
we're back again. We're back again, and we're going to be more consistent as we go forward. And we're on our road. We're just trying to to make our way in this industry, because we're just two Jamaican man that try to talk about ball. So it go.
Believe.
But I am in the absolute worst headspace, as we all will get to. So usually in the last 6 episodes, I would be the one to take the reins. Is it because right now my head is on Mars,
Mm-hmm.
Sir Difford? Take it
Yeah.
away. Although I really did not want to do this episode, but I have to do it. I'm
Uh-huh.
not in the mood for the foolishness. I'm not in the mood for your foolishness. But take it away. Top of the table. You are gonna run the show. I will be like a guest. I can't bother. I can't bother. I can't bother.
Yes, people. As we say, regular settings, top of the table, Liverpool, Arsenal, still not winning anything this year. We can hang our hat on that. Give thanks to Mikel Arteta. But Sir Tete, how are you feeling about the game today, sir?
But I'm gonna answer if you gonna talk to me, so that is disrespectful.
I'm
That
just,
is
I'm
very
just, I'm
disrespectful.
just, I'm just
That is
asking a
very that
question.
is very disrespectful.
All right, let me
Because
start
at
out
this
by
time,
saying,
fine.
from my opinion, it's glad to have the Premier League back after waiting all week with the cup games, and I would say the Premier League got off to a very good start. It was a
Good for
very,
who?
it was a very bright, sparking match to get the weekend started. As we say, it given it's only Saturday, guys, we're just saying, the result that we are referring to is Arsenal 0, Newcastle 1. And I would like to take the time out and say congratulations to Mikel Arteta in making the Arsenal fans realize that he's now a bozo. We thought Gabriel had the bozo gene, but it seems to be Mikel Arteta. Um, Sir Tete, I would like to ask you a question. Um, Given the lack of creativity in the team, why didn't Ethan Enwari start?
The only thing I can think of, and there were evidence as to why he didn't start. But the only thing I can think of is
Mhm.
to not rely on a 17-year-old in this moment, who is a guy who is not quite yet used to the physicality of the Premier League, and
Mhm.
throwing him to the Wolves into the most physical midfield in the Premier League. I
Mhm.
think I understand the reason not starting Ethan, and it was evident by their various moments in his cameo, where him, Ben White, and even before Ben White came on, Thomas Partey and Bukayo Saka were on different planes when it comes to the spaces, when it comes to the triangles. There are times
Yep.
when Ethan was supposed to make the run and he didn't. There are times when he was supposed to check and he didn't. He's not ready yet, regardless of the spark that he has, regardless of the talent that he has. Physically, maybe he is ready, but Newcastle is not the game for to try him in. It's not, in my opinion. However, I still would not have chosen that lineup that Mikel Arteta chose, because I can't understand
Mhm.
what he. I don't understand what his plan was for that match. I don't get it. It's very rare since he's been the Arsenal's manager. It's very rare that I've finished a game and I could not understand what he was trying to do. And this is a match where I did not understand what he was trying to do.
All right.
Newcastle scored early,
Mm-hmm.
and that in itself should have changed their game plan completely. When I say completely, as in, we know what Newcastle is about. Them score first, you're
I
going
sit
to
back.
get that 5-4-1, and it's not. And I'm going to give them more credit than that. It's not like them sit behind the ball the whole time because they
They they,
did.
they actually
They,
they play football.
exactly, they play the football and they actually employ the press as well. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when we did bypass the press, this is where I can blame Mikel, but I can also blame the players. Trossard was utter garbage. Utter garbage. He was disgustingly bad. Like every touch he made was poor. Every pass he made was poor. He didn't make the proper runs. He missed passes. He was terrible. And
Mm-hmm.
again, that is not his position. That's not where he plays, right?
Yeah.
So I get it. You want to put him in there because you don't have an option. Fine.
If if
When it
if
was
if
working
if
at
I may have
halftime,
a
switch it.
rebuttal,
Mm,
if sorry for cutting off, bro. If I may have a
mm,
rebuttal, right?
yeah.
Based on my analysis of the game, I get it. Ethan Inwar is young. Yeah, sink or swim, fight or flight. You understand what I mean? Yeah, throw that out the window. He's 17 years old. Age don't matter. If you're good enough, you're good enough, right? So
Mm.
don't forget Lamine
I'll
Yamal.
come back to that one, but yeah, go ahead.
Lamine Yamal is 17. Paul Kubasi 17. The age don't. I don't think the age comes into play. Now, this is why I'm going to give you an opinion of fighting for Enwari to start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Given that he came on in the 78th minute when Arsenal was chasing the game, that sub from Mikel Arteta didn't make sense. That sub didn't make sense because you're now chasing the game, but you're putting on this young kid trying to give him that spark. It won't work. The game is already struggling for Arsenal already, and you're bringing on Enwari to come on to save the game. This is my thing. Martinelli didn't beat Livermento once in the game. Saka beat Lewis Hall once in the game. The entire game, they beat them fullback once. Once. Well, Saka beat him fullback once. Martinelli didn't beat his, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kai Havertz lost 8 aerial duels. No, this is why I won't blame Kai Havertz for losing the duels. I don't understand the setup of Mikel Arteta playing three CDMs because let's be honest, Mikel Moreno is not a central midfielder. He's a CDM. I watched Real Sociedad last season. He was a CDM, right? Thomas Partey is also a CDM because he's also doing the inverted role. Don't get me wrong. I thought playing him at right back was kind of stupid, but it paid off dividends a little bit because he had whoever was on the left wing a little bit in shackles. But let's be honest. You played three centre backs, three CDMs. All right. Where's the creativity? Now you're asking Kai Havertz to not be the outlet that we are used to Arsenal having him last season. He's now dropping to play the Odegaard role, also going forward for crosses. And then this is the thing: whenever Saka get the ball on the wing or Martinelli get the ball on the wing, there's nobody going to help them.
Nobody, and
This,
that's why
Mhm.
I don't blame the wingers as much this
Yeah.
match, and I don't blame Kai as much this match. Kai, for the
Mhm.
last 3 matches in the Prem, has not
Mhm.
played striker. He has played
He has
everywhere
not.
else but
But
up
striker.
top.
Yep.
And why? And I don't. Yes, I get it. We're dealing with injuries. We're
Mhm.
dealing with not having Odegaard, who is the linchpin. Who anybody tell me that Arsenal is better without Odegaard? Get your head checked.
Stupidity.
Just
Stupidity.
get your head checked. So,
Stupidity.
anyways,
Mhm.
Kai has not played striker in the last 3 games at all. And has he scored in the last 3 games in the Prem? No. I wonder
No.
why. Because he's everywhere else but inside the box. In the last 3 matches, I've seen countless of times him taking the ball into the box and passing it to nobody.
Yeah, because
Again,
there's nobody. You're playing three CDMs.
exactly. And again, so my thing is, yes, we're playing three CDMs, fine. However, if we're going to play the three CDMs, make sure that your striker is in the box. If you're
Facts.
going to play the three CDMs, then what? You keep compact and you spray it wide. And then if you're going spam cross, you're going spam cross. Brother, we had one shot on target the whole match. One shot on target,
Let's
brother.
be fair. And you know what kind of
Brother, I'm tired of this, bro.
sorry, bro. You know what kind of pissed me off too? Arsenal against Liverpool had me on the edge of my seat from most set pieces. Today, Arsenal. All right, this is what's confusing, right? Ever since the season started, Arsenal has been playing this very defensive football where it's basically let's say Antonio Conte style, but of more of like a four back open formation, but they're using four centre backs. Correct? So we're looking at a thing like this where Arsenal is being playing Newcastle football. You go to Newcastle and you forgot how to do how this makes sense. You do it against Liverpool where all right, cool, you score, then you score again. I mean, I get it, you lost the lead two times, but if it wasn't for injury, I think Arsenal would have won the game. We can both agree on that. But how do you go to Newcastle knowing what you know last year, come back and do the same thing, bro? Joelinton was being a scrub today. Basically, every time Declan Rice touch the ball, every time them touch the ball, Declan Rice and Thomas Partey
Then
and Mikel
fouling.
Moreno, bro, bare fouls, bare fouls. But you come to Newcastle every year. It's a 3 year now. No, win at Newcastle.
Three
On
years.
know what gonna happen. On know what gonna happen. You know you don't have time for the ball. Declan Rice. This has to be the worst performance I've seen
I
from
disagree
this
with
guy
you.
in the Arsenal shirt.
No, I disagree with you. I don't think.
No,
I don't think.
no, no.
I don't know.
Let me give you my
All right,
context.
go
Let me
through.
give you my
Go through.
context.
Mm.
Set pieces poor.
Okay,
Declan Rice
fine. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Declan Rice
Set
does
piece
not
poor.
have a lot of poor set pieces, right?
Yeah.
He missed a couple sitters.
Yes, he
He
missed.
missed a couple sitters.
Yes, yes, yes. When one of them get deflected, and him, the header was egregious. The header at
But,
the end
but
of the game was egregious. But yeah, go ahead.
but this is what I'm saying. I'm used to Declan Rice now being the baller with step up, set pieces on point. Because in a Liverpool match, let's be fair, he had like five set pieces where on the money. On the
Mm.
money, like right. And bro, you guys didn't take one good set piece today, bro. Not one good
Yep,
one.
yep.
Right? So Mikel Arteta shifting from this last year play style where you guys played open football, entertaining, brilliant to watch, to this now boring football, and you still lose to Newcastle. Does that make sense?
Brother, and honestly, like the thing is, every time when people say this argument, but I say, all right, here what
Mm-hmm.
circumstances are different because people say we play terrorist football. I say 3 out of the 10 games we play so far, we've been down to 10 men, and we played with
Yeah.
10 men more than half of the match. Fine,
Mm-hmm.
all right, I can't use that as an excuse anymore because we're seeing it at times with 11 men. We can use the fact say Odegaard has been injured, right? And we've been
Yeah.
shifting and changing our midfield because when Odegaard was fit, Marino was injured, and when Marino is
Mm-hmm.
fit, Odegaard is injured. So we've never
Yeah.
seen them play together. We've never
It's
seen the
not a
dynamic
consistent midfield.
of having the creator and having Marino, the Jaka-like replacement and the Jaka-like player there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're playing without the primary creator. My thing is, in this particular match, it was
Mm-hmm.
evident that Trossard was not working. Change it and change it quick. What killed us and what killed Mikel Arteta is the early goal that Isak scored. That goal in the 12th minute mash up all them plans, and him never changed nothing much after that. You know when him decided to change something
Mm-hmm.
when when you started, I think it was minute 40 where no, it was actually at the beginning of the second half where you started him instead of Thomas Partey in possession, being on the right and inverting inside, him put Saliba to the right back and then
Yeah, and then
put
Thomas
Partey
Partey go to
more
the inside.
central. And
Yeah.
then that's when we started to be a little bit more fluid. But once we get to the box, the man then pass back, get the ball, put, pass back. pass back, pass back. Like it. This was
All right.
unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, brother. Like
All right. I'm
genuinely,
not.
like I'm not make no excuse for nobody. This was unacceptable from the manager and from the players, bro. This was terrible.
This is why I came to the conclusion that Arsenal will not win anything with Mikel Arteta. Correct. So you remember when Xavi took over at Barcelona? Barcelona was really struggling. He
Mm.
was not expected to win a title, but he steadied the ship, brought in young players. Mikel Arteta is that manager for Arsenal where he can no longer bring you any further. I think we can all be honest in saying Mikel Arteta can bring you any further because this is the thing. All right, he's changed the play style to play no four centre backs at the back. Correct. Now we understand that the centre backs are being injured. Where you have Calafiori out, you have Tomiyasu out, then you have to rely upon man like Jakob Kiwi or and you know them backup man there. So red cards I do know this season too. I don't know what the referee them have against them, but hey, I'm not going to touch the topic there because you know Arsenal fans them take that personal. But when you look at how Mikel Arteta set up the team this year, he has no one to blame but himself. Because all right, look, this is what I'm gonna judge him off, right? Honest lad just coming out of the league. Honest lad say, all right, cool. We're not gonna go too far away from the gung ho football way Jurgen Klopp used to play. But this is the thing. I'm not gonna ask you guys to chase down a ball for 90 minutes straight, headless chicken, right? When we have the ball, let them work. We move the ball. When they have the ball, we press, right? But not a crazy press. We press with triggers, right? So now we have Gravenberch, McAllister, that are with two, right? Then you have Soboslai now press with the striker. That's the trigger. When Soboslai go, everybody step, right? But Mikel Arteta do this thing now where if he's winning 1-0, I expect the other team to score. Why are you sitting back? All right, understand this. You're bringing Mikel Moreno. You have Thomas Partey. You have Declan Rice. What is the point of you starting Thomas Partey right back when you have Ben White on the bench? All right, this makes sense to me, right? If
Ben
Ben
White,
White is if Ben White
Ben
is
White
not fit,
wasn't fit. Yeah, he wasn't 100%
no,
fit. No
but
mas.
Tete, look at it this way. If Ben White wasn't fit,
Why come on?
you're already losing the game.
Why
Why you
you
never
bring him on,
start him then take him off?
bro? Like again, these are there are a lot of decisions that he's made in the since the season started. That,
Mm.
but genuinely, like this match, I have no idea what he was trying to do this match. I have none. I have no idea what his plan was this match. I don't know what he was trying to do. Like I don't. The subs made zero sense. We were down. We're down a man, you know. We're down a goal, you know. And him bring
Mhm.
on Ben White. Him bring on Zinchenko, and him
Ethan
bring on
and Jesus.
Jesus, Ethan. Like
Mhm.
none of these men are goal scorers. Like none of these men are goal scorers. And you know what? We don't have one because if Kai is not there and Saka's not there, we don't have another goal scorer.
But let's be honest. Let's be honest today. You guys don't even score goals like that. You guys are set piece merchants. It's prime Stoke City for real.
So,
Because this is the thing. Most of your goals are coming from set pieces, which don't get me wrong, there are brilliant set pieces. Because I remember the game against Liverpool, I'm on the edge of my seat. Every time a free kick or a corner go out, I turn away from the television. Because you guys are that good from set pieces. Well, if you're gonna be working because let's be honest, the London Derby, not London Derby, Tottenham had you guys on the ropes. Tottenham was playing the better football, and then you
nah,
guys just
I disagree with that. The reason why I disagree with that, Tottenham, the it was nervy at the end,
yeah.
but before the 80 something minutes, Tottenham never create nothing. Like nothing.
No,
The
but like not talk about like not creative.
Aston Villa was the match where we
Mm,
win 2-0, where we should
yeah,
have lose.
agreed to that one. But I'm not talking about like chance creation. I'm like talking about like overall
Yeah,
footballing style.
we never do nothing much. We never do nothing
Arsenal
much.
played Tottenham as if they already lost the game. As in so like them just go there try protect a 0-0 and just end
No,
up them just
the
get a
reason why
1-0 win.
again, and this is what like, my hate try to defend Arsenal after a loss like this.
Yeah.
But there are certain things on my like again, there are times where I understand. Yes, when you that is exactly how you're supposed to play Tottenham. You
Mm-hmm.
sit back and you make Tottenham punch themselves out and eventually make a mistake and you score and then them head drop. That's how teams have consistently beaten Tottenham.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
last year when Tottenham was at the Emirates and we give
Mm-hmm.
them 2 goals and then they make it 2-2. But how you beat Tottenham is you literally say, all right, break us down. And them can't do it, them lose them head, them punch themselves out, and then they make a mistake. Romero do something dunce, somebody do something dunce, and
You're
you
right.
score. So again, there
Sure.
are moments where we have not played the fluid football this season, but I understood what he was trying to do. This match, bro, man, nothing he did made any sense to me. Nothing. Like this team made zero sense, bro. Because again, yes, Thomas Partey had a good game against Luis Diaz. He is not a right back.
Yeah. Fox.
Again, we have you played Declan Rice, you played Mikel Merino, and you played Trossard in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
None out of the two of Declan Rice and Mikel. So Declan Rice have the mobility, but don't have the passing range. Mikel Merino have the passing range and don't have the mobility. Who is the guy that has both? Thomas Partey. Put him in the middle, and if then you need to make a change, you bring on one of them.
But this is what I thought the lineup
He's
was gonna
supposed
be.
to play
I thought
Miles Lewis Philip on the left back and make Timber play right back. That would have better than what him do, bro.
Fox.
That
Because
because
all right, let's be honest. Because I had it down as a potential banana skin, but I remember how Newcastle play every time Newcastle play Arsenal. They're up for the game,
yeah,
especially
them
Joe
just
will.
want to beat we,
You,
brother. Them just want
you,
to beat we.
you see the tackle where Joe will like eat an Inwari as soon as he step on the pitch, right? This is what I'm saying, bro. Newcastle are always up for the game, but why is
I remember
Arsenal
nearly.
going there?
I tell
Arsenal
me
is
one
going
tell
there
you want
every
tell
year.
tell Will about him mother, you know. Cause he move like say like him don't know where him forward from. Like but I say it
No,
just
him not
there.
care. Him don't care. The man don't care. The
I
man
say it
cares
just there.
zero.
I
The
say
man
it
just
just
want to
there.
win. But
Say it just there.
this is the thing, bro. Arteta just all right. You know what? I have a question for you. No trophy this year. What you say? Sack him.
Me tell you no, me tell you this already, and this is my utmost thing. If Uno win the league, him have to walk. If Liverpool wins the league, Arteta has to go. That's my thing. I don't care what else we win. If we win the Champions League, I'm cool. But we're not winning the Champions League. So what that means is if anybody else outside of Man City wins this league, Mikel Arteta should leave the job. I don't care if we win the FA Cup. I don't care if we win the Carabao Cup. I don't even care if we win both.
But you
If
know, just the process,
Liverpool
bro.
wins this league, if Liverpool wins this league, Arteta
Yeah.
has to go, and that it is me because there's no way you beat this team 2 years in a row. They don't add anything, and then a new manager come and beat the league here, bro. That is unforgivable.
This this this
Unforgivable.
this is the thing, bro. You're not trusting
Unforgivable,
the
brother.
Yeah, the guys them say if you don't trust the process, you can fuck off down the lane, bro. But it is a crazy scenario where I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Like if Arteta really, bro, the English League Cup won't qualify this. At
I
FA
don't
Cup
care.
won't
Nope.
qualify this, bro.
Nope. Nope.
They're not so stable, bro. He's been here what now? 5 years.
Five.
He's 100 million short of what Jurgen Klopp spent in the 9 years at Liverpool. But Jurgen Klopp won a Champions League, a Premier League, and a couple side cups, and a Club World Cup. Right? This is the thing. Mikel Arteta has been here for so long, where he's bringing this family togetherness, having guys pick pack the players, having the players squeezing lemons and writing on chalkboard how you're feeling to play at the Emirates. When are you gonna tell these guys that they need to shape up? Because let's be honest, bro, we are going to see a thing like this where if Arsenal don't continue to win things, right? Real Madrid is looking for a new centre back because all the
You
centre
know,
backs
for
is
tell
getting
me,
old.
me tired for hear the argument, you know. Cause I know Saliba going leave. Bro, we've been hearing this for 3 years now. So our team alone, our ball of them, I go leave cause we don't win. I understand.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
need to
no,
hear it.
no,
I
no.
don't need to
But
hear it.
let's no. But
I don't
be
need
fresh,
to
be
hear it,
fresh.
fam. Me no need
You
to.
know, you,
My head
no,
hot.
no,
My head hot.
I understand.
Me
No,
no need to hear it, bro.
hold on, hold on. I understand what you're saying, but this is the thing. You know, so there's only two good centre backs in an English league right now, right? You only have Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk is 33 from. Saliba is like 24, 25, right? He's gonna be on the radar for a lot of big teams, bro.
I hear you, bro. Bro, again, I've heard this for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Saka going to leave.
No, no, Saka not left.
No, you know, let me finish. Saka going to leave. Saliba going to leave. Odegaard eventually going to leave. All these players are going to leave because they're not going to win anything and all that kind of stuff. It don't apply to nobody else, you know, but Arsenal. Just Arsenal. Nobody else
But
but Arsenal. So it's fine.
yeah, because
I,
we expect you guys to win things with these players. So if you can't win things, they're gonna move on. Don't you agree?
well, I, that never count for Man United. That never count for nobody else, but it count for we. But it's fine. As we say,
Yeah, it
as
did
we
come
say,
from Man U at a point because when
nobody
Ronaldo
know.
was performing, he went to Real Madrid.
But, bro, we're talking about way back. I talk about no fam. And again, Ronaldo was
Brother,
hard.
yeah, but you can't put Man U
Ronaldo
in that
was.
question there.
He,
That don't make sense.
what I'm saying is,
Mhm.
this statement I've
Mhm.
only heard about Arsenal.
Yeah.
Only
Let's
heard about Arsenal. So my
let's be
thing is,
honest. Let's be
I'm
honest. You
already.
guys are on a lot of guys. You guys are on a lot of people radar because of the title challenge for 2 years in a row. Let's be
That's how
honest.
it
And
go.
the young squad. You
Well,
understand? So
that's how it go. But this what I'm saying. It at
mm,
this point, at this
yeah.
point, I'm kinda past the clickbait arguments when it comes to your players going to leave. When is the right time to sack Mikel? Like I don't care about that now. In terms of all I'm saying is if I'm going to address the sacking of Mikel thing, if Liverpool wins this league and we don't win the Champions League, that is my only that are my two caveats for me not wanting this manager in the job. I don't care what he does outside of that. If you guys win this league and
Mhm.
we don't win the Champions League, there's nothing Mikel could have done that would tell me that he nothing. Nothing. Because again, and this is for me. I know a lot of fans don't agree with me, even in some of my other group chats. But this is me personally.
Yeah.
He has to go if that is my scenario. Because again, it is yes, I get it. You have 3 to 4 world-class players who've been there, who's done that. So it's easier for a manager to walk in. And even when your manager's making mistakes, those world-class players can compensate for managerial mistakes.
And
Salah
bail
has
him out.
done it. Salah has done it 6 times out of 10 games this season.
Yep.
Salah
For
and
fun.
Van Dijk actually,
Yeah.
both of them
Because
has
the
been
Liverpool,
responsible.
the Arsenal game, the Brighton game, there's a lot of
Exactly.
games. Yeah. There's
Exactly.
a lot of games. Yeah.
Liverpool and Van Dijk and Trent sprinkling some of those games are
Mm-hmm.
actually responsible for 8 out of your guys' 10 wins. We have one player that does that. One player that does that, and that's Saka. We have one. Because Saka, again, this is the first match out of the 10 matches. So 9 out of 10 match, Saka has been directly responsible for goals that we scored. This is the first match that he wasn't directly responsible and because no goal no scored. So we have
Yeah.
one player. You have 3 players that can do that. So it's easier for a manager to walk in. However, if Arne Slot walks in and wins this league with a team that we were better than for 2 years in a row, unforgivable, unforgivable, unforgivable. And again, I don't care about the context. Unforgivable,
Yeah.
unforgivable. That's just me. That's just me.
All right, people, you ready to hear first?
No
Mikel
business.
Arteta will be sacked if Liverpool wins the league. Yeah,
And
man.
we don't win the Champions League.
Yes,
Because
people.
if we don't
He
win
will
a
never
major
walk
trophy,
alone.
yeah, Liverpool can't win the league if we don't win a major trophy.
People, we will never
And
walk
that
alone.
applies to Chelsea as well. Because any old Chelsea father win this league, brother, Saka the ball, Saka the player them.
All right,
Sell
good
Saliba.
caveat, good caveat.
Sell Saliba, sell everybody. Because if
All
Chelsea
right,
come past we, Sell everybody.
Mm.
It never make no
Good,
sense. It never make no sense.
good caveat. As we are moving on the segment from Arsenal, as we've got the run from Tete. So, what do you think about this new Chelsea resurgence, my bro?
I mean, you spent a billion. It kind of hard for some of the shit not to stick. So when you meet a good manager, which I think Enzo is a decent manager, and you
Mm-hmm.
play the players where they're supposed to be played, I think while Poch was over criticized, I think he was making mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
I think what Enzo is doing and why I can respect Enzo's not really doing anything special. What he's doing is saying, this is what you're supposed to play.
Yeah.
So let me make a system, right, that
Mm-hmm.
can utilize our attacking players best. Because him, I know Enzo know, him defense line a shit. Him
Yeah, no,
goalkeepers a
in a take
shit.
it's
So
Stephen Wonder can say that, bro.
exactly. But what he's
Yeah.
doing right now is saying, let me find a system that I can help Madueke play well, help Cole
Yeah.
Palmer play well, help, and I don't think Cole Palmer is playing as well as he
That's
was
possible.
under Patch, but
Yeah.
Patch usually utilizes a star player and then everybody else fall in line. Enzo
Yeah.
is trying to get all of his attackers to play well in his system. So
Mm-hmm.
all I think Enzo is doing progression by subtraction in terms of he's not overcoaching them. So I think he's doing a very good job. Like I don't think he's this revolutionary manager. I don't think he's this amazing manager. But I think he's a very good manager that's
Mm-hmm.
assessed the situation and said, this is a young squad with talent. Like I just make the boy them play.
Yeah, and this is why I'm divert to the Chelsea argument because I don't think he's doing anything different from what Pochettino is doing. I think the only thing Pochettino did differently was give Cole Palmer free rooms to go anywhere that he wants to, which Cole Palmer still has to some degree or level right now, but he also has a supporting cast under this Maresca system where you have Sancho if Sancho plays, and then you have Pedro Neto if Pedro Neto plays, or you have Madueke where can give him like support or give him like width at the pitch where they can beat a player 1v1 and give him more freedom to access certain areas. But for me now, Enzo Maresca is a good manager, but spending 100 billion,
Billion.
no,
Spending us,
spending 1 billion.
yeah, one
My
billion.
apologies.
So
Spending
that's it.
1 billion and not having a proven goal scorer. Don't get me wrong, Jackson is pretty. He's starting to impress me. Don't get me wrong, but having Tesasi, Badiashile, Corwell, and Fofana as your centre back pairing, and then you still have Robert Sanchez in goal is criminal. And I don't think how good of a manager Enzo Maresca is. He still cannot be a magician. He's a manager, not a magician. How can this is the thing, and this is why I will never ever place Chelsea as top four favorites, right? Because this is how they have it,
Them
traditional
better
top
than
four.
me right now.
Okay. All right, I understand that, but this is the thing. Who has Chelsea played? Who?
Them play City, them play Uno, them lose the two of them. Um
Newcastle.
well them are
Newcastle.
gonna play.
Newcastle got a lot of injuries.
Yeah, and then well, them beat Newcastle in the league barely,
And
and then
Newcastle beat them back in the cup.
Newcastle beat them back in the cup. But them
All
playing
right.
Newcastle at home, that's different. Again, remember St James's Park, them beat we and draw with City. Wanna play
Yeah.
Newcastle away yet?
No.
Oh my
I may not look forward to it because the last time we got away to St. James's Park, remember when Darwin Nunes had to pull off that magical double in the last part of the game?
two goal in the
Yeah,
last, yeah.
it's not a nice place to go. So this is what I'm saying. Chelsea is not on a rise. Don't be fooled, right? The only thing
No,
Maresca has done that I think is really brilliant is drop Enzo, bring in Lavia. Caicedo
mhm.
and Lavia are playing some brilliant football and
Yeah, them
showing
playing
how
ball.
a
They're playing
prime
ball.
double
I agree.
pivot works. You
Yeah,
understand?
I agree.
That is
I
the
agree.
only thing. And I don't think that is a genius move. But
Yeah, that's something. I don't think he's the reason why I disagree with you when you said that he's not doing anything different from Poch. I think Poch was doing too much at times. So what I think,
Really?
as I said, I think he's doing. I think what Enzo is doing. Enzo is making progression by subtraction, because he's saying, "I'm gonna come in. I'm not going to overcoach these guys. Again, I'm going to find the culture. I need to find who these guys are, what they're about, and them just make them play." As I said, him unleash Lavia with Caicedo, and that's a very good double pivot. Very good double pivot. Very good double pivot.
Enzo's struggling to get back into the team right now.
And the thing is, he shouldn't. Enzo does not fit Premier League football.
Yeah, Fox.
He was very good in at Benfica, right? It was Benfica, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good at the
Mhm.
Benfica, at the Portuguese league, because it's a bit slower. Like
Uh-huh.
if you look at Joker is a tear it up now, but it's much slower, and then also international football is much slower. Like
Yeah, than the Premier League.
exactly, and even in international football, you don't really rely on pace and power as much as you need in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Portuguese league. So again, when the game slows down and he has time on the ball, Enzo will look good. When he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have time on the ball and he doesn't have the space in front of him, Enzo will struggle. And you don't get that in the Premier League. So
You don't get space in the Prem. No.
that's why I think it's going to take a while for Marino to look any better, because again, he's had good games and he's had bad games, right? But what is happening is Marino is in a better system to hide some of the flaws that he might have. Whereas Enzo, the way Chelsea plays, especially with the defense, you can't hide your flaws in that system. It's gonna get exposed, which is why
Yeah.
Caicedo is such a phenomenal midfielder. Because
Mm-hmm.
yes, he has bad games, but even when Chelsea were shit, Caicedo was one of the flies that were above it.
And this is the thing where I still am salty over Caicedo not going to Liverpool, because this is the thing. This is the type
I
of
mean,
player where,
you'd have been good with Lavia too, to be honest.
yeah. But this is
This
the
one.
thing. I get the whole Gravenberch resurgence and then a new slot system, but you see, Caicedo is a player where if your defense is struggling, he will bail you out.
Mm.
Because
I mean,
the amount of time I've seen this guy save Badia Shield and Levi Colwyn is amazing.
yeah,
And I don't want to compare him to Kante because, yeah, some people are going to get salty, but he's up there. He's up there. With his recent performances, he's up there. He's covering a lot of ground. And this is why the other day when Enzo started the cup, and Maresca said, yo, he doesn't really like how Enzo played, but he would like everybody else to reach at a certain level. We know
mm,
he was referring to Lavia and Caicedo the way that they're both playing, because
yeah,
they're covering a lot of ground. And this
yeah,
is the thing. Enzo has just gave Caicedo and Lavia the responsibility of, yo, you guys are my double pivot. You are protecting the centre backs. The centre backs are not very good, so you guys have to do extra work. I give
mm.
them credit for that, right? But at some point, those wheels are gonna fall off. And
Agreed.
who is that? This is my main issue. Who is going to help? Because the centre backs are not really good. Bro, the man them get tossing from Fulham. Levi Colwill, you have Disaster and Booty Shield. And what are you gonna do with these guys? Where are you gonna play? Reece James centre back? He can't even stay fit for 30 minutes.
Agreed.
You might as well call Lauren from the Chelsea woman team and bring her this up. Because that make more sense. You understand what I mean? But it is what it is. As they say, Chelsea are top four contenders now, which I don't see them better than Aston Villa. Right? Nottingham Forest is on Nottingham
Bro,
Forest is on smoke.
no, every year
Uh-huh.
we have a team that fly up
Then
there and
and
we're
then
just
fly
like,
back down.
whoa! And then by game week 20, you're just like, oh, okay, all right.
Them
That's
them
that's
them
where it's
them, them
supposed to be.
human.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm telling you, I'm not worried about the Forest. I'm not worried about the Bournemouth. I'm not worried about the Brighton. They will fall back where they're supposed to fall back.
Facts.
Like, yeah. And if you want to transition to this, like when Mr. Ruben take over,
Mm-hmm.
I think We will see a better one. We will see a better United, and they will be better than Forest. They will be better than Bournemouth. It's just I gotta take them a while, but by game week 38, you're going to see the usual suspects where they're supposed to be. You're going to see the top six in the big six in the top six. All right, one or two might not, but you're going to see the big six in the top six when it comes game week 38. I'm not worried about it.
This is why I won't hate over the Amorim appointment, because Amorim was my favorite manager to take over from Jurgen Klopp, because I think Liverpool needed a change of system away from the club style where we play a three at the back. I think we have the qualities can do it. We already have the flying wing backs. Given that Robertson is already dying, because we
Dying.
see how Saka skinned him, and
That man
that
crawl.
didn't look like Andy. And Shimikas right now, Shimikas every time Shimikas play man of the match.
Look like
So
him look like Andy Flintoff.
yo, you're bugging, bro. What's Andy Flintoff?
That was not Andy Robertson, brother. That was Andy Flintoff, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I can't hate on the Amorim appointment, but this is the thing though, where Manchester United will come to the realization that their players are below average. Where I see a lot of people from supporters from English Premier League praising the runs that Garnacho make. Where I said this before. If you guys are praising the running up and down of Alexander Garnacho, right? Or Alejandro, that's his name, right? Yeah. If you guys are praising the run, where is the praise for Martinelli when he just broke through the Arsenal system? Because the smoke you guys have for
Yo,
Martinelli.
compare no Arsenal player, brother.
No, no,
Because
no, but this
No,
is
no,
the
here's a
thing.
no. Remember, Arsenal is shit. Our players are shit. Our
No, no,
manager
no,
is shit.
but fear is fear, right? Because I remember I don't get me wrong. I think Mikel Arteta slowly kind of destroyed my boy's game, but
Mm,
when Martinelli was under Unai Emery, I remember that 5-5 game that Liverpool and
mhm,
Arsenal played in the cup. I think that was Ozil last season with Ainsley Maitland-Niles
mhm,
and yeah,
mhm. Willock.
Martinelli had the Liverpool right back on streaks. When this guy made the same runs that Garnacho is making off the ball with the ball.
Mhm.
This guy pick up the ball from Arsenal top of the box, run through the whole midfield, and never forget the man run past a prime Kante, which is the hardest thing to do. You rather take a gun and try rob a police station than try run past Kante. You understand what I mean? And this guy ran past Kante with the ball, not without the ball. And then these guys want to come compare Alejandro Garnacho, whatever him want name, buff teeth, four foot.
Alexander, cause him play like him British the way him run. So
Brother,
mm,
this guy runs like Mason Mount. But we're not gonna go into that. But this guy he's not worth jack shit. Rashford, we can't say Rashford is past his best because we've never seen a best. And then you have some other guys where Rasmus Highland, what is he really? Okay, I
I
mean, because
don't know.
even the other day, I see people praising him for the finish that he made where he lobbed the goalkeeper. Right?
Mm.
Take a look on that finish. Right? Take a look on that finish. He didn't intentionally lob the ball.
Don't do that to the man. Don't do that to the man. Don't do
I'm
that to
gonna.
the man.
All right, hold on.
Don't do
I,
that to the man.
I wish I could show you the clip right now. When the ball was played to him, right?
Mm.
He intentionally went to kick the ball. The ball hit somebody, take an intentional bounce, and then him just lob it, right? Him kick it, but him kick it on the ground for miss. The ball just bubbled up, and then him just lob it. It wasn't an intentional finish, because when I saw it at first, I was like, yo, this finish was good. Nah, fraud, fraud.
That's hilarious.
Players like Joshua Zirkzee, man like Amad Diallo, Anthony, they will strive in this Amorim system coming up. But
Mm.
Garnacho will get exposed. Rashford will get exposed. I see Arsenal link with Marcus Rashford. Yo, you love take up garbage though. But we move.
I thought we were past that. I thought we
All right.
honestly, no, not you, I thought Arsenal was actually past the Rashford links. I never know that we got linked to him again.
Yeah, because I guess I hear the last time I heard it was
So
you
Sterling
guys
now
and
work, so we want Rashford now.
you guys and Paris Saint Germain are in for him.
I'm tired of that, brother. I'm just tired of that.
But
Man, that's
yeah,
just deserve the playoff.
Amarim is going to come in and change a lot of things. But I do think that he has three good centre backs in Delit, Lenior, and Martinez.
Mm,
Lindelof also is a good option, and Maguire plays his best football in a back three, anyways, from the Gareth Southgate era.
yeah.
But as I say, there's gonna be a lot of shaking up. So if Man U fans think like them are gonna come good, them have a rude awakening. And they have Chelsea to play this Sunday. If you don't mind, can you give me a
About
prediction for that
96.
game?
What?
Can you give me a prediction for that game, anyways?
The Chelsea.
Mm.
I actually think Man U win though.
Oh, really? Explain,
I think
please.
Man U win.
Explain that one, please. I need an explanation. I need an explanation. The crowd
There's
needs to know.
some ground. There are some grounds that you go
Mm.
to that no matter what happens, you just don't get it done. And I
Now,
feel Old
fear.
Trafford, I
Mm.
feel Old Trafford is a ground for Chelsea that they just won't get it done.
I think the last time Chelsea won at Old Trafford was 2014.
Yes.
No, I have a theory, right?
Mm,
Anytime, like the night before a game is played,
mm.
right? The night before a game is played, if there is a stat that comes up that the team hasn't won in more than 10 years, it will be broken.
Them that say it last night with Arsenal and Newcastle, and it
Mm.
never work. I will lose again. Me no business about them start there.
No, well, well. To be fair, me never hear the one day, so maybe my jinx never work. But I have a
Oh,
me
so you
being
had
Chelsea
crosses.
fan. No, I don't. Me have on a cross, but I'm not crosses, bro. But this is the thing, bro. I think Chelsea will win because no matter what man you do, them defense really good. Which
No, honestly, their squad is not that good. I get it. Their
the
team
man
is
I'm
not
rubbish.
that good,
The
right?
man I'm rubbish.
And 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 I am actually very
Mm.
disgusted with those players because it is evident, and I don't care what anybody tells me. It is evident the man them down tools forget out the manager, and I
Yeah, yeah,
despise when players do that
yeah.
because what that
You,
shows to me is that them now have the self motivation and them now have the pride for play for themselves. Just
mhm.
forget out the manager. Them would I rather just lose and play ridiculously poor. Just forget out the manager. And genuinely, it is not the first, it is not the second, it is not the third, it is not the fourth time Man United players do that.
Yeah,
There's
they don't.
always a swing when a new manager for literally Man United is the definition of new manager bounce.
Yeah.
From Fergie left, and I mean extreme new manager bounce to the point where you always be like, oh snap, this guy turned the corner. This guy's been amazing. And then you realize actually no, the players are shit.
Changing my prediction. Manchester United win. You're right. Because here's why you're right. I remember who was it? Who was it? Yeah. So Moyes get fired, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you had Michael Carrick, or was it Ryan Giggs?
I think it was Carrick. One
I
of
think
the
it
two of
was
them.
Giggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Giggs had like 5 matches unbeaten.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had Louis Van Gaal. Then you have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar
Mm-hmm.
Solskjaer had 19 matches unbeaten, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Manchester United win tomorrow, people.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
That's
Well,
and honestly, and again, me saying this, I
mm,
wouldn't be. ridiculously shocked if Chelsea win. But
Mm.
I'm just saying, like, this is just modern day Man U, bro. Like, this is just how they are. And every time them fans get excited and them seeing it, and everybody was just like, bro, we know. Just like what people say with Arsenal, bro, they're not winning anything. With Man U, was like,
Yeah.
bro, we know where this is going to go with the manager. So
Yeah. Not
if
really gonna know
if
it.
we have to see the difference now with everybody talk, all these money fans talking about the hierarchy and the system, the
Hmm.
managerial system and the board and this
Yeah.
world class staff and all them kind of stuff. All right, is this going to be different now with Ruben Amorim forwarding in? Is this going to be a different money?
I
We will
mean,
have to see.
they're saying that they removed the manager role. He's now head coach. He's not the manager. He's a head coach.
Brother, the man them remove the canteen lady. The man them remove them sack Fergie. The man them sack Fergie. The man them remove the desk assistant. The man them remove everybody.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
The
Removing
man them
Ferg is
brother,
surprising.
brother. The man them remove the hole in the stadium ceiling. The man them
Yo,
remove everything.
because the how you remove the guy that made you, right? That is like literally just being born and then seeing your father and like, yo, can you put me back? I don't like this nigga, you know?
Man them remove everybody, bro. Everybody. The man them move, brother. So
Yeah,
this.
all right, all right. Is them I go from a top to bottom structure, but the Glazers
Mm,
still own 75% of the club,
mm,
right?
mm,
Ineos only owns 25%. I get it.
mm,
Ineos owns the football side. Ineos I take care of the football side, right? But this is the thing. Ruben Amorim coming. Ruben Amorim loves to work with young players. I mean, he created man like Mateus Nunes, man like Nuno Mendes, Manuel Ugarte, and the list goes on. He brought Jokers from Coventry, and Jokers looks like a real beater right now. Even in the Champions League, he's doing like wonders. He has man like
mm,
Inacio, Diomande. The list goes on and
mm,
on. He likes to work with young
mm,
players. So, from what I see, Kobe Mano will have
yes.
somebody to work with as a good structure.
Yes.
Amad Diallo, the
Yes.
technical players. But as far
Mhm.
as it goes for the rest of the players, like I can't see a future with these guys, bro. And this is the thing. All right, when a new manager comes in, he likes to change up things to film own liking. Which is why I gave Arteta his praises because when he came in, remember Arsenal were playing a four at the back and he switched it to a five, right?
Mhm.
Jurgen Klopp came in, you can see the pressing right away. Even Coutinho was pressing, and Coutinho never liked defend, right? Then you have
Mhm.
Anislat come in, you know, you see the ball movement right away from preseason, right? Then you
Mhm.
have Pep come in, you see the ball movement same. So is Amorim gonna give them this managerial bones? Yeah, man, you love the managerial bones as you say still, and yeah, from recollection, yeah, they do always do that shit, but I don't think Amorim is gonna make a major difference. I think this season is just a write off. If I'm being honest, it's just a
Yes.
write off.
More write it off myself.
Miracle.
That me make you know. That me
I
make
think
you
this
know.
is just a write off for Manu, but if we are being honest, they're not gonna go far. Bro. I give Amorim 2 years before they ask for him to be fired. 2 years. Because
I'm just,
what I noticed about Amorim from
mm,
studying him from the year before Klopp even announced that he wanted to leave.
mhm,
He was playing like the best football outside of the top five leagues, as would I say, right?
mm.
Because beating Benfica and FC Porto to a title is no easy thing,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
And the tactics he's playing. But what happens with Amorim? Amorim is a young Jose, where if you don't play film style, you can go on and brother.
Okay.
You understand?
Mhm.
You understand what I mean? So are they going to give him this power? Or Ineos is going to say, oh, this is the player that we're giving you. You have to work with him. So I want to see if it's a total head loss. Maybe it's a Pochettino Chelsea thing all over again.
I could say again. Me go hold off on the judgment on him because I think he's a top manager. I think he's
No, no, no.
very good.
There's no doubt on that. He's a top manager.
So
But is Man U a top club anymore? That's the thing.
Brother.
I don't think they are. Man U is a joke. Manchester United is a joke, and their fans still have chest, bro. Every time Arsenal lose, every time Liverpool lose, oh haha, you lose, bro. You've been losing for the past 10 years. Where have you been? Like, I don't get it, but it is what it is, people.
Man, I lie to you, Fred. Man, I worry about man, Man, I see man,
I don't see them either, bro. I
It's
don't see them.
crazy.
I
Like,
don't see
I
them either.
can't even sit them on the table. That's for sure how ridiculous it is. But yeah,
All right,
me could see.
all right. You have Inter Milan coming up in the Champions League, right?
Brother, why you asking about Arsenal again, bro?
I'm just
But
asking a question,
all
bro.
right, yeah, all right. So we have Inter coming up.
Mm.
Um,
What do you think?
Odegaard, Odegaard should be back on the bench. I've heard.
Yo, this again. Yo, skip the party, man. Chobombo.
Why?
Bro, your manager is a very fucking compulsive liar, bro, and I'm sick of this nigga
No, it's
because
not
go,
from
go,
Arteta. It's not from
no,
Arteta.
me don't care. Me don't care because this is the thing. Saka was not supposed to be playing against Liverpool because they said that didn't train. They said he did travel with the team, but he's not expected to play. 9 minutes into the
No,
game, this
you are
nigga
idiot.
skin Robertson,
You are
bro.
idiot. You know why you are idiot?
How?
If Saka travel with the team, or you not expect him to play, that don't make no sense. You are idiot. You are
Hold
idiot.
on, hold
You
on,
are idiot.
hold on. In my defense, right? Diego Jota traveled with Liverpool, but he was injured. This is the thing, right?
Well, you compared. Wait. You compared Shirley Biscuit Jota to Saka.
Yo, it's not a comparison. I'm just saying the man traveled with the team, but this is the thing, right? The man them say, yo, all right, Saka did at the stadium and da 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 da. It's all right, cool, nothing more than the dog. I will look a bench. He might come and can get a look of 5 minutes. 9 minutes in the fucking game. The man have Robertson and Yam
It's Saka,
Grass,
bro.
bro.
It's Saka again.
This
Every
this is the thing. This is the thing.
hey, the
Ever
man's
Arteta,
skin boy.
Arteta is a very fucking compulsive liar. Me
No,
no
I
want
tell
hear
no.
nothing about no
You have to
Odegaard at the
no.
pan bench.
You have to no. You have to. It's certain players that he does it with, right? Because there are a lot of times. Remember, there are a lot of
Mm,
times that him do it with White because White was on the bench. We thought White was going to start. Well, no, I thought White was going to start, right? But
mm,
him do start White, right? Because again, in those areas we have cover, right? We can play people there. So him don't risk them. There is nobody that can play where Saka play that is even in the same realm of quality that Saka has. If
yeah, but you have
Saka
but
if
but you have
Saka
a mirage of
travel with the
fouls.
team, if your ear says Saka, unless him say, oh, Saka will be out. If he doesn't
Mm,
say Saka will be out, expect the man to play. Because he's never once said that a player is not going to play and him play.
mhm.
That's never happened. That's one thing about him. Like he lies, but him not flat out lie. Like he's never done that. What he said is that he hasn't trained, so we will see. Him do some shit like that. But if Saka travel with the team, prepare for him playing. Right? Any
I
other
hear that.
baller, you can speculate. Saka different. So from I knew that Saka was going to play against Pool when him never play in the who did have the midweek before Liverpool? Who would he play before Liverpool? It was a Champions League match.
Champions League. Was it Atalanta?
No man, with the
PSG,
draft at
PSG, PSG, PSG.
no, I never PSG. It was one more. I did win
PSG.
one love. Shakhtar.
Shakhtar
Him
Donetsk.
never play against Shakhtar. And that was when I said, okay, him rest him completely. So then him
Mm.
go play against Pool. Because if again, unless he says he's out and he's not going to play, prepare for Saka playing.
That's why them fire your Bumbokla manager. That nigga is a liar, bro. Yo, I cannot believe this guy because even today, right? Even today, I say, all right, you know what? me I go with the Arsenal win because him say Gabriel, you know, no fully fit and him something. So I say, yo, you know what? Me think Arteta go start Gabriel though.
Yeah.
And mind you know, all week me I check the press conference and I come here and say Newcastle is a potential banana skin.
Worse
And
thing.
the man say, oh, if Gabriel trains today, he will be traveling with the team, so that means he's going to play.
Yeah.
Gabriel not train. Gabriel not train.
No, he
Why
trained.
are you lying, bro?
What
Why are you
Gabriel
lying?
and Gabriel and White trained.
But
They
why
both
is he
trained.
lying to the media, bro?
Him
Why?
not
Because he's
lying.
lying.
Him not lying.
Bro,
Not lying.
me I go lick yo. Arteta, I'm getting really really sick of Arteta's games, bro. And I really,
You
bro.
know what your problem is? You know what your
Mm,
problem is?
mm.
You keep betting on Arsenal. I'ma tell you don't do it. And you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. I
All
tell
right.
you every time, don't bet on my side. Because me can't tell you what my side I gonna do. And you keep doing it.
No,
And if you
but this is
can't
the
hear,
thing.
you're going to feel.
No,
The man,
I cannot
about
I cannot
7 times
trust.
the man that bust up a ticket in the year so far.
But yet, them niggas hit my parlay, bro. But this is the thing, fam. This is the thing, right? I cannot trust your manager, bro. If this nigga tell me this guy is purple, I'm going to look for myself. You
Nigga,
understand what I
I
mean?
can't trust my manager. So how the hell you can trust my manager?
No, but why are you lying in the press conference? All right, this is what I rate about Arne Slot, right? First game of the week, we are playing against Ipswich. Kwanzaa play decent to me, right? He might play decent to me, but he come off halftime. In the press conference, Dog said, all right, Kwanzaa was playing well, but Kwanzaa was losing his duels. I'm like, yo, that nigga was losing a lot of duels, but he did a win the ball, but he never did a maintain possession of the ball. You see me? So I say, all right, cool. My manager the pan smoke, but Arteta like, oh, we're playing good, guys. Let's keep it going, guys. Like, yo, bro, yo, be the truth, bro. Just give it the truth. This man is coming like in come. You know what? I'm not gonna say Eric Ten Hag, but that nigga is in a league of his own. But 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 people, you understand? Yo, Arsenal just have a dilemma right now where I think they need one of these young managers, one of these Arne Slots, or one of these Amorims, or
Leave me alone, Because you and this honest, must say, leave me alone, Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me
yo,
alone. Must say, Tilford,
yo.
Tilford, if you don't win this league, bro,
No. You can't do
after
this. No,
no
no,
no
no, no. You
brother
cannot do this. You
after no.
cannot do this. Don't
What do you
don't
mean we
tell
cannot
me
do
that.
this?
No, you
You are
cannot do this.
7 points clear.
Of
Remember,
Arsenal, not Man
remember.
City.
So that is it now.
No, me not.
Okay,
No.
okay,
Seal up on my
okay,
phone, Jack. We are
okay,
7 points clear of Arsenal, not Manchester
okay.
City. We're only 2 points clear of Manchester City. So
No,
don't do
no,
this.
no, no. It's not two. It's not two. It's not two.
It's
It's 2 points.
2 points.
A two? Oh,
It's
oh,
two. Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
All
So
I'm,
so so so,
all
so
I'm
don't
saying
do
is,
this. Don't do
all
this.
I'm
Don't do
still,
this.
Fred. If
What?
you don't win,
You're trying to put Arsenal's expectations on Liverpool. Remember, we
all
haven't
right.
signed anyone, and the one player that we've signed, well, we signed two. One
Oh,
there, Valencia, under flood, and then we have another one, Chiesa, where this guy, I think even if he inhales oxygen, he gets injured. But what else? What else can we do, bro?
must
You
say,
understand? So you
must
can't
say.
come bring your expectation when you
All
spend
right,
40 million pound cauliflower,
all right.
Mikel Marina, because let's
Continue.
be
All
fair.
right. Go, you go on. Long run, short catch.
I'm
You
just
go
saying,
on.
you
Must
have
say,
the better expectations of winning
Dilford,
the title. Stop giving Liverpool
Dilford,
the expectation of Arsenal.
Dilford,
It's not the same
Dilford.
thing.
Must say, Dilford. If you do, all right, here what? Many of us win the league. If you make Arsenal finish above you from this point, me and you are gonna have words. Remember me telling you that. Remember me
That
telling
not
you that.
what happened. That not what
Remember.
happened.
All right,
This is the thing.
all
This is
right,
it, right?
all right.
When we get the difficult games them out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which are the only thing that we can say, yeah, we're not gonna have a strong finish.
Mm-hmm.
But I have trust in Arsenal to do what Arsenal does best,
All right.
which is
I like that thought there.
when it's important,
All
they
right.
will get cold feet
I
and
like
get
that
knocked.
thought there. I like that thought there. I like that
Yeah,
thought
remember we are the mentality monsters, so you know what I think.
there.
Yeah,
Just make
prime
sure.
time.
Just
Mm.
make sure you sign the mentality monster them or resign them. Just, just make
Don't do
sure
this.
them
Don't
three
do this.
mentality monster them
Don't do
get
this. Don't do
re-signed.
this.
Just
Don't do
make
this.
sure.
Don't do this.
Don't do
Don't do
this.
this. Don't do
Just
this.
make sure. Just make
This is
sure.
the thing. This is the thing.
Because remember,
Hold
remember,
on, hold on. I
mentality
have
monster for sign contract,
I and
So remember,
whatever you want to say. Here's my point.
All
I
right.
have full faith in my manager to replace anybody that is leaving on a free. You understand what I'm saying? I am trusting the
With
process because he's
with the
showing me
same
something to
quality.
trust.
With the same quality.
Obviously not, but you
So
understand? I am
remember
not
what we
backing.
well on, remember what we spoke about at the
Mm,
beginning of the season, beginning of the podcast.
right.
Two man responsible for 8 out of 10 win, and
But this
then
is the thing.
two man then resign a contract yet.
All right. This is the thing. This is the thing.
All I'm saying, I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying make sure they do.
I mean, if they
If,
don't resign, bro,
if they,
I'm open to a restructure without them.
oh,
Let's just say
mm,
that
mm.
because let me tell you,
With challenging
Paulo,
for the
Paulo,
title, winning all these, winning these cups and all them something, winning everything while the restructure going on.
I mean, no, me not expect to win everything, but I do expect to be like finishing top four and stuff. But
Okay.
but this is the thing with me, right? Other than my manager doing the Paulo Fonseca, I'm not sure if you know about that situation in AC Milan where Paulo Fonseca is having a big beef with Rafael Leo, where he's not playing him at all. Like
Bro.
if he
Yeah,
plays him, he comes on like 70th minute or something like that, which is AC Milan's best player. We can all agree,
mm,
right? But I don't know what the beef is between them. But the manager is putting his foot down and saying, "Yo, you may be the king of AC Milan, but not under my reign."
mm,
I am happy that Arne Slot is not doing that. In the beginning, he looked like he wanted to do it with Trent, but I think
okay,
he's managing their game time pretty well.
okay.
But this is the thing: if he is transforming players like Gravenberch, giving McAllister a more identified role, you understand? Cody Gakpo looks good. I have full faith in
Oh,
my
say,
manager to go and replace these players if they
oh,
step out. Now,
oh.
if Verge one cut, I
So
expect us
he's
to go look for the
so
next
he's
best thing.
he's oh so he's Unicron. He's a transformer now.
Hey, if he want to be Bumblebee, that's his business. Optimus Prime.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? If if if
Autobots.
Trent if Trent decide to follow him Virgin Jude belly goal or anything he want be the half turns it and whatever that nigga gonna be. But if Trent want go Real Madrid, fine. I don't want to cry about it. We have Conor Bradley, and I expect we to get a next right back where So I will be trusting the process. It's not an Arsenal process where 5 years and we still a hunt a title. You understand what I mean? But I'll be trusting the process, as me say.
Uh, as we
Don't
say,
take personal, people.
know where yourself, man. Must say, hey, all right. And
Sorry,
I,
people.
and
Any
I
chance
have
to shit
nothing
on
to say.
Arsenal?
And I have nothing to say. For shit power, brother, we are shit already. So
Any chance to take a laugh at Arsenal
so,
people
so
because they had me on the edge of my seat the other day and Newcastle just bring them back down to earth and it's lovely. Um, people, that's it for us. It was a lovely discussion. Um,
no part of this no lovely, I being honest, But here's what
apart
people.
apart apart from Tete ranting about Mikel Arteta's mess ups, as we would say, it has been a lovely show, people.
As
Um,
you've seen the banner below, hit the like,
yep.
give us a thumbs up,
hmm
share, like, and subscribe.
People, if you like the thing. If you don't like
Like
the
the
thing,
thing.
don't like the thing.
No man,
Right?
if you don't like the thing same way and comment where you like, where you don't like.
You
All
just
of
hit
that.
the don't like button. If you want to criticize, go in the comments. Say it with chest, innit?
Right. There you
Say it with
go.
chest, people. But
All
people,
right.
I
Thank
have
you. And
been
we're out.
Mr. Dilford, Sir Tete.
All right. And we are
Sir.
out.
Mm-hmm. Jaja boy.